Sure, man. It would give me a break from trying hard problems. So given a list of integer prices representing the stock price of a company in chronological order. You must buy before you can sell, and you must wait 1 day before selling the stock. You're not required to buy or sell the stock. Okay. So this is basically the whole Wall Street series is classic exercises for dynamic programming, and they're kind of unique because the state you have to track is not standard. Like you have to add an extra state. Like usually you either track like the position you're at as a subproblem, like you track the I, and then you can like increment the I and it's a new subproblem. But now you have like an extra state that is made up of if you bought a stock or you haven't bought a stock. But this one is simpler than the other ones, I think. You can try to look at it. So I always start off with the top-down approach because it's like a direct translation of the recurrence relation. And I think in this one you don't have to track if you're holding a stock. Let me think 1 second. So buying and selling a stock. Okay. So if you sell a stock, you have to skip 1 day. I think, okay, maybe holding equals false. So when you buy a stock, basically it like removes money from you, and when you sell it, it gives you that money back. So you can keep track of like if you're holding a stock or not with this boolean. So when it's false, you remove the money, implying that you're buying the stock. And when this boolean is true, well, you're selling the stock. So you give the money back. So at first the profit is 0. So you have 2 choices, depending on the state of the boolean. If you're not holding a stock, you can either buy a stock at the current date or do nothing and just skip to the current day. So if not holding, actually I think we don't even need that. You can do like if I equals greater or equal than price, then return 0, so we have our base case. So if we're not holding anything, then the simplest case is just doing nothing. So it's I think we can return the max of skipping. And if we decide to buy, it's the max of skipping and buying, which means that you remove the price of the current I. And if you're holding, you return the max between continuing to all the current stock you have. So here again, you can skip the current day, so do nothing on that day. So you just skip and you keep holding, or you can decide to sell. So if you sell, now you have to skip 1 day. So you can't jump to the I+1 day, you have to jump to the I+2 day. So you're forced to take no decisions for 1 day, so you're jumping over that day. And here you return, you set false, so you're not holding a stock anymore. And here you can add the price of the current stock. Huh. Okay, so I think we have to convert it on a bottom-up fashion, because depending on the problem, like, no, actually, never mind, I'm stupid. You have to remember to memorize the function. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, you see that it's still slow, so generally the top-down version of dynamic programming